It's 2 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Rhys Wicks with 2NURFM Hunter News. Efforts are underway to save up to 50 jobs which could go when Newcastle tugboat operator Smith Lamnalco quits the port. It's reported Smith Lamnalco will no longer operate locally, leaving all the work to Svitzer, which has a fleet of 8 boats but may need to add more to make up for the 4 tugs being lost. Newcastle Branch Secretary Glenn Williams says both companies are crucial to the port's operations.
These two companies are obviously key to moving bulk carriers in and out of our port. We're a tidal port, so we rely upon efficient towage services to ensure that we can get these ships out on the tide. When they're fully loaded and the tide is high, they can only just get out, so it's about efficiency and ensuring that service is provided.
Police are patrolling sections of the southern Lake Macquarie rail line after a number of incidents involving children trespassing along the tracks. Children are reported to be placing rocks and debris across train tracks, causing delays and damage to carriages. Police Transport Chief Inspector David McBeath says police are keeping the area well patrolled.
Our patrol options revolve around police patrolling the corridor we have also working with Sydney Trains and New South Wales Train Link, established some cameras at certain locations which are enabling us to record activities.
Lake Macquarie is reaping the benefits of improved home design, with the region ranking inside the state's top 10 for energy efficiency. Over 11,000 homes in the city met the New South Wales government's standards for water and electricity efficiency, saving millions of dollars in the process. Council's Manager Sustainability, Alice Howe, says there are a number of methods out there to help reduce energy costs.
The Department of Planning and Environment has a whole range of tools available to help people when designing new homes, and particularly on their Basics website. Those measures can include insulation, low energy lighting, appropriate heating and cooling that minimises the costs of operating air conditioning, and just considering the orientation of a building on a block to make sure it maximises passive energy.
A number of Port Stephens residents have come together to celebrate the benefits of solar power as part of the Stand Up for Solar campaign, which takes place this week. The campaign focuses around the costs and features of solar energy, with aims to increase the number of households utilising solar energy across the nation. Spokesperson Les Pinney says the state government should look to help out those struggling financially with solar installation.
Unfortunately, the people who could benefit from it the most, which are the low-income households and that, the state government's recent guidelines towards the Clean Energy Finance Corporation will affect low-income households the most.
Trips to John Hunter's Children's Hospital will be made a little easier after a new app was released to help guide families through their time at hospital. The app will brief families with the hospital experience by providing information on wards and units, as well as local accommodation and transport options. Co-chair of the Family Advisory Council, Liz Geddes, says the app's concept has great potential.
We'd like to see it expanded more broadly. Obviously, we focused first on our biggest hospital in the region, but certainly where appropriate, we could look at expanding it further.
In finance, the All Ords is down 54 points at 56.34, and $1 Australian dollar is buying 73.85 US cents.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club.
A Concussionsville Newcastle Knights hooker Tyler Randall out of Saturday night's round 20 blockbuster with Rabbitohs. It'll see Adam Clydesdale make his long-awaited return from a shoulder injury in the only change to last weekend's triumphant side against the Titans. Dan Gagai has been named as he continues cardiology tests after suffering an irregular heartbeat, while Akil Uarte prepares to undergo assessment on a knee surgery. Matauti brothers Chanel and Sione have been placed on standby. The Hunters Melbourne Cup winning syndicator Australian Bloodstock is breathing a sigh of relief, with an expert ban on horses from Germany finally lifted months after the discovery of the deadly endocrine disease glanders. 5 of its horses affected by the ban will now go to quarantine at Newmarket in September, before travelling to Australia for the Spring Carnival. And Jets overhaul continues, with Western Sydney stars Lambiot Halsey and Matteo Poljak joining the side on 2-year contracts. That's sport. I'm Gary Liza.
2NURFM news time is 2:05.